Part 3. The Dark Forest. Crisis and Deterrence. The story picks up years after Judgment Day sank, and the world has changed. People know the Trisolarans are coming, their ship still centuries away but creeping nearer every day, while the sophons watch everything, stopping science from moving forward. Wang Miao has stepped back, worn out from the fight, but a new man, Luo Ji, steps into the spotlight, a laid-back professor who'd rather drink and daydream than work hard. He's sitting in a noisy bar one night, joking with friends over glasses of beer, when soldiers burst in, their faces grim, and tell him he's been picked for something huge, something secret. Luo Ji stares at them, his head fuzzy from the drinks, feeling a jolt of fear because he doesn't get why they'd choose him. He's no soldier or brilliant mind, just a guy who likes staring at the stars. Soon, Luo Ji is dragged to a massive meeting at the United Nations, where leaders from every country are shouting and planning, their voices echoing with panic because the Trisolarans are a dark cloud hanging over the planet. They've launched the Wallfacer Project, a desperate idea born from the fact that the sophons can see and hear everything, every machine, every word, but they can't peek inside a human mind. That's why they need this plan, to let a few people think up ways to beat the aliens in secret, keeping their real ideas hidden where the enemy can't touch them. They pick 4 Wallfacers: Luo Ji, a tough general named Tyler, a scientist called Hines, and a leader named Rey Diaz, and give them unlimited power and resources, more than anyone's ever had, to do whatever they want. The catch is they can't say their true plans out loud, only act them out, because the moment they speak, the sophons will know, and the Trisolarans will ruin everything. When they name Luo Ji a Wallfacer, telling him he can ask for armies or money or anything else, he feels a heavy load crash onto his shoulders, his stomach twisting because he never wanted this, but there's no way to run from it now. As the world watches, things start falling apart fast, and people are breaking into groups. Some want to stand and fight, some want to build ships and run to space, and others just give up, saying it's all over. Luo Ji walks through packed streets, his ears ringing with cries about the end, seeing scared mothers holding kids and old men staring blankly. And it makes his head spin because he's supposed to save them, but has no clue where to start. The other Wallfacers jump into action. Tyler imagines a giant fleet of warships, Hines tries to make human brains sharper, and Rey Diaz designs massive bombs to blast the aliens away. But Luo Ji hangs back, sitting by a calm lake with a bottle of wine, gazing at the water and thinking about stars, wondering why the Trisolarans picked Earth out of the whole universe. One quiet day, a memory hits Luo Ji like a spark, and his heart beats faster as he recalls a talk with Ye Wenjie years ago, before she slipped into the ETO's shadows, when she hinted the universe might be a dark forest. He pictures it like a huge, silent woods at night, full of hunters hiding in the trees, each one too scared to move because if they do, another hunter might shoot them dead. He realizes that's why the Trisolarans are coming. They're afraid, fleeing their broken planet with its 3 wild suns, and Earth made itself a target with Ye Wenjie's signal, like a deer crashing through the bushes. Luo Ji shivers, his hands cold, because if he's right, the only way to stop them is to scare them back, to make them think Earth can fire a shot in that dark forest too. But time drags on, and the other Wallfacers hit trouble. Tyler's fleet plan fails when people turn against him, calling him a dreamer. Hines's brain experiments go wrong, leaving him lost, and Rey Diaz gets chased out of his country, his bombs too dangerous to finish. Luo Ji keeps his idea locked in his mind, not telling a soul, and the world grows furious, shouting that he's lazy and a waste, their voices sharp with hate. He feels alone, his chest tight with their scorn, but he moves to a small house by a snowy lake with Zhuang Yan, a gentle woman he falls for, and their newborn girl, trying to hold on to moments of peace while the crisis darkens around them. People don't see he's building something huge in his thoughts, something that could shift the fight. Meanwhile, the Trisolaran fleet keeps moving closer, a tiny speck in space, but a massive shadow in everyone's heart, and the ETO lingers, weaker but still whispering to the sophons about human weaknesses. Earth sends out ships, small, brave dots of metal, and Luo Ji watches them on screens, his throat dry as some explode or drift away, leaving families sobbing below. He feels every loss like a punch, knowing if his dark forest guess is wrong, there's nothing left to try. The world splits even more. Some dig deep underground cities with steel doors, others plan colonies on Mars with shaky hands, and many just stop caring, sitting in silence as the days grow short, their hope fading like a candle burning out. One cold night, Luo Ji sits by the lake, snow falling soft and thick around him, and thinks of Zhuang Yan's warm smile and their baby's tiny giggles, wanting them to grow up safe, not swallowed by alien fire. His idea sharpens. If he can find a far-off star and shout its place to the universe, maybe someone out there will destroy it, proving the dark forest is real, and that might make the Trisolarans freeze in fear. It's a desperate throw, like tossing a pebble into the dark and praying it hits, but it's all he's got. He starts asking for machines to send a signal, working in secret while people mock him, their laughter bitter, but he pushes on, his heart thumping with a mix of terror and hope. As the crisis deepens, food gets scarce, riots flare in the streets, and the sky feels like it's pressing down, heavy with the thought of those alien ships. Luo Ji hides his plan, even from Zhuang Yan, and it tears at him because he loves her quiet strength and their little girl's bright eyes. But he has to stay hard to save them. The other Wallfacers are gone, their dreams shattered, and the world turns to him. Some with rage, some with a faint flicker of faith. He stands alone, a man who never wanted this, staring at the stars through the snow, wondering if his shot in the dark will work, if he can turn silence into a weapon against the coming storm. So, this part ends with humanity sinking deeper into chaos, the Trisolarans drawing near, and Luo Ji clutching a secret that might be their last hope. The Wallfacer Project is breaking, the world is tearing itself apart, but one man, by a frozen lake, is starting to see a way to fight back, using the universe's own shadows.